So therefore, I can record you from my property.
Go ahead. Call them.
No, I will call the police.
Go ahead.
No. When you stop certain fireworks, it came to our house. No.
We didn't pop anything in the air, ma'am.
No. I said no.
No.
I'm not backing down. No. I'm not the one wrong.
No. We didn't pop anything in the air.
It's the kind of thing I don't even know what, I mean, huh? Okay. Here, let's set the scene for you, okay? Because the woman recording is in her yard or on her porch. It's her property. These were her children who were just lighting some fireworks, right? And you heard Karen next door say, I'm not gonna back down. And she pulled a gun, okay? Then she was yelling at them, no, 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 and you're not gonna record me. She said no, all right? She gets into it. They call the police. The police show up, and here's how that goes.
I'm not backing down. I'm not being nice. I'm not being polite.
KJ, go in the house, sir.
What about the fireworks going off the top of my house? No, you're not hearing me. Please, you took our house at 3 a.m. That is not moved in. No, once you leave, you're going to report again. For what they tell you.
What?
They're lying. Yeah, they are because it's public property. No, I have every right to protect my property and my family. Yes, it fills up with smoke. It's because of their fireworks, only their fireworks, from right over my house. I'm back down. I can't hear you because of them. I'm not the one who's wrong. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. What about my freedom? They should be part of their action, not me. Why? I was raised to tell the truth. I don't lie. I tell them like I see it.
Man, we've been here for 8 years.
I understand.
She said we just moved in. And we have.
Yeah. So.
And her husband did been doing weird stuff. Like he'll just come to the back gate and stare. I give him he won't say a word, but he just stares like on some Michael Myers type stuff. Just saying it for hours.
There's clearly some things going on up there.
Yeah. Her neighbors were shooting fireworks.
She's still shouting. She's louder than the fireworks, okay? She's louder than the fireworks. She's still shouting. I'll get you to comment, but first, the Reddit repost of this TikTok video suggests the cops did not arrest Karen. Again, she pulled a gun on kids who were shooting off fireworks on their property. And you heard mom say they weren't shooting things in the air. Maybe they were just those little sparkler things. I don't know, okay? But you heard fireworks all throughout that neighborhood, okay? But she's only concerned with the black family that moved in next door, okay? Original TikTok post mentions no resolution to the incident whatsoever. A few things struck me, okay, Ben. The police don't want any part of this woman, okay, who's loud and just, they cannot. But if the report came in that she had a gun, she's kind of behind that tree and continuing to shout, nobody checks her. Nobody makes sure that, she seemed a little unhinged, no?
Yeah, unhinged is the least of it. She seems unhinged, but also like a nice lady. Like I'd love to hang with her.
Yeah.
I'd love to take her out.
If you're high.
On a romantic date. I am high, and okay. That's how I make all my decisions.
Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense.
I'm not high, but if I were, she'd be terrible company. My God, the screech. I mean, these people are always.
Chill.
Yeah, you can tell they're just very developmentally. Arrested development kind of people.
Mm-hmm.
They scream and throw tantrums like children, and not even for a few seconds they can't stop. These are people that were not raised well, and I gotta hand it to the family. It sounds like the kids were still launching those fireworks throughout her gun.
We're gonna have fun. Rage. We bought this place. Let's enjoy it.
Yeah, look, I'm not a big fan of fireworks.
Yeah.
I have a dog. They drive them crazy. My neighborhood now, they set off fireworks, not just July 4th, but like all of May through October.
Oh,
And
wow.
I don't think that's cool.
Nah.
But never is the thought, they're setting fireworks off. Let's escalate.
Yeah.
Let's
Go grab
pull a
your gun.
gun out
Yeah.
and show them who's boss. I mean, what's the good that can come of it? These people just lose their minds. The most you should ever do, go knock on your neighbor's door and ask them to please stop launching fireworks. And if they don't say yes, you set a bag of dog feces on fire on their front door. I'm kidding. You don't do that.
I gotta tell you, no, and I gotta tell you, one thing when I finally moved out on my own, probably a little late. One thing my parents told me was, whatever you do, avoid getting into it with your neighbors. Because if you're not moving, particularly if you buy your first house or something, you're not moving.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I once had a next door neighbor, he chopped down my dish. The people came and set up the satellite thing. I was at work. I got frantic calls from Dish and they said, hey, your neighbor has chopped down, the dish is down. He said it was like, like a half an inch on his property. And I remember my colleagues, I'm at work and they're saying, what happened? I told them what happened. They said, well, you gotta go confront that guy. I said, I'm not gonna do anything. They said, well, you gotta call the police. I said, I'm not gonna do anything. And I came home, I walked over the dish, I had to step over it. Okay, it was strewn all about, right there. I walked over it, I said, hello. Never even had a discussion about it. He chopped them down and threw them right across my patio.
Good for you for having that level of restraint. That's incredible. I would not have been able to do that, but you're right. Once things go south with a neighbor, what are you gonna do? They live there. You really gotta make shrewd, like I had a scary moment when my neighbor across the street, not scary really, but just said to me like about 6 months ago, hey, I wonder if I could come over sometimes and swim in your pool.
Oh,
and
you don't want to start that, brother.
You don't want to open that door. So I had to think of an answer real quick. And I was like, oh, I would, but I really value my privacy. I'm so sorry. I'm walking around here naked all the time. I'm unhinged. I hate firecrackers. I have guns. Whatever I could say to get her to hate that idea.
Yeah, or it's a pool party for life. Okay, once you start that, it's a pool party for life.
No, it's no good.
But I think the family in this case handled Karen next door just right. You can't overreact to her. You should record it, protect your interest. Let the kids see what's out there in the big, bad, nasty world. And then just kind of stay back.